nothing.
You told me she know you and you know her. You
no,
said, You told me that.
To make me think that.
No, you told me she know everything about you.
You just assume that.
But that's not what I'm saying. You told me she.
I even told you.
You told me she know everything about you, and she know everything about you.
She don't even know my birthday.
So if I have to prove that she know your birthday, you gonna look stupid because I already proved that same message.
She don't know my birthday.
Okay, I got those text messages.
How you gonna prove that?
Because I got the text messages.
What do you mean if I can prove it?
Because I got the text messages.
How you gonna prove that?
Because I got the text messages.
She don't know.
Okay.
Right. Birthday
that year when she sent you a happy birthday, she said happy birthday.
Right.
I got those text messages. And I said to you years ago, I said I thought she didn't know your birthday. But she knew your birthday. Like I told you, stop blaming me for something. I could assume that
the message you talking about that you saw when she said that, it was because I got on her ass about that shit. For acting like she knows my fucking birthday.
Who cares?
That was years ago.
Yeah, while I was in a relationship with you.
So what?
So why is it important that she knows your birthday? Clearly, she not your friend for real.
Exactly.
Okay,
that's why she's not.
So that's why. Yes, she was. She was still your friend years after that.
Oh, you're just a big liar.
I'm not a liar. Like I said, I can.
I always told you, what happens in the dark
comes to the light. Exactly. So, like I said, yeah.
What, you got 2 different personalities and shit?
No, I don't.
3, 4,
like I said,
6 different people.
Tavis, I can assume that she was the one who told you because based off what you told me before, because you told me she called you and said that I was playing on her phone one time 2 weeks or 3 weeks ago, and I was not doing that. So you telling me is somebody put a page in her name and you blaming me for it. So I assumed that she called you and said that.
I never said that you was playing on her phone 2-3 weeks ago. I never said
so you
that.
So you never told me that. Tell me why Jimmy said that you was playing on her phone. You called her phone, and I said I didn't do that. And you said, yeah, I told her. I really don't even be worrying about you. You never said that to me.
That was months ago.
That was like some weeks ago in December. That happened in December.
That was months ago when I was in the hotel.
That was like November, December.
No, it was not.
We was in a hotel in December.
I'm talking about when I was in a hotel.
That was in November, December when you told me I was at home. This was after the fact we came from the hotel.
No.
Who you was in a hotel with? Months ago. With? Who you was in a hotel with months ago?
Are you really asking me a dumbass fucking question?
You said that was months ago. I said specific dates. I said we was just together in the hotel in November and December. And then you said, no, that was months ago, as it was past before November and December.
And it was.
Okay, so now I ask you, who was you at the hotel with prior to November, December?
Who the fuck you think I was there with?
I don't know.
I've been told you. What are you talking about?
You didn't tell me nothing. I don't remember.
This same hotel you was at.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Where you spent the night.
I have no idea what you... We went to multiple hotels. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Before that.
I have no idea what you're talking about. It wasn't your hotel. Tavis, why can't you tell me who you went to the hotel with? It's either you could tell me or you don't. You want me to guess something. I don't know what you're talking about.
Because you was there. You knew who was there.
I was there in October, in September.
Oh, my goodness.
Because in October and September, me and XYLO was here when the lights went out. And I know when I saw your text messages, I know you was talking to Jamise in October and September. And then you claimed that you didn't have sex with her, but the message just looked like you had sex with her because it said something about, she said she got mad and said you got what you wanted and you think this is funny. You just like all the other niggas. Don't text my phone, call me.
So you assume that we fucked based off that message? Because
you asked her to have sex with you. Prior to that text message. So it sounded like she gave you some because she said she wasn't free. She said, I'm not free. She said, I don't care about your money in your bank account. I don't care about that. She said, I'm not free. So it sounded like you was paying for something, or she expect for you to pay for something.
So she mad at me.
That's what the messenger says. She's mad at you. If I show somebody else the text messages, they're going to see that she was mad.
Look at your ass. Assumption.
That's not an assumption. She was mad at you.
For what, though?
For whatever agreement you had with her. I don't know what the agreement was, but it sounded like sex. Because she wants you to pay for something. Because she said she wasn't free. She's saying that she wasn't free. Like her body not free. Like she herself not free. I don't know if she meant her time or what.
That means you're assuming.
All I know is what I'm assuming is not incorrect. So it could be her time. She wanted you to pay for her time, just sitting and talking to her face to face, or what?
Yeah. It was none of that.
Okay. Well, thank you.
What?
I said, okay, well, thank you. Because that's what it sounded like to me.
But you wasn't even my girl.
I'm not worried about being your girl at the time.
So why was you tripping about that?
Because I just had sex with you in November and December. And then in December, that's when I saw the text messages. And I'm looking like, you sound like you did something with her. And why would you do that? Why would you not tell me if you was with her or not? When I just gave you my body and we had unprotected sex. I don't be having sex with nobody. It just be me and XYLO here in this basement all the time. Or I'm going out to go handle interviews. I only go out when I have interviews or I gotta go to the store. I barely go out when I gotta go to the store because I do DoorDash. So I only go out when I gotta drop XYLO off to my mother house to go to the interviews. That's how it been. Since I left your house in July, that's how it been. Me and XYLO was in the house for 2 months straight. So we didn't go nowhere. We stayed in the house. But around September and October, when the lights went out, that's when we started going outside. And that's when I started getting interviews. Although I've been putting in applications, that's when I started getting interviews. And we only been going out for interviews. And dropping him off, picking him up. That's all I've been doing. For the last few months. Or in the house. I don't go nowhere. I stay in the house the majority of the time. I don't talk to nobody. The only guy that I talk to is you.
I heard that before.
Yeah, I don't talk to no other guy. I only talk to you. When you check my social media, you're gonna see there's not me talking to no man. When you check my phone call, when you check my phone call logs, you're gonna see I have not talked to no guy. I don't have friends. Who the hell I'm gonna be talking to? The guys that try to reach out to me during the time period that I talk to you were your friends. I don't talk to nobody.
I heard that before.
I keep all my messages and everything.
I said I heard that before.
Yeah, because you're trying to find somebody to blame. Like, I didn't have sex with nobody. And I told you that my booty was itching and burning real bad. That's why I got a doctor appointment coming up.
Burn.
Yes. It sounds like you did something with your niece. That's why I asked you, did you have sex with her? Because my booty was hurting.
That's why you sending people messages and shit.
I didn't send nobody no messages.
Who took you too long to answer?
I sent messages from my Instagrams. The Instagrams that I use. But that page you talking about? No, that's not me. And then another thing, I don't know why you so worried about the page with her, whatever you said of her. I don't know why you worrying about it when that's not you. If it's not you, why are you worrying about it? Is she your girlfriend?
You just told yourself that's you.
No, it's not. I didn't tell on myself. I said I don't know why you worrying about it if it's not you. If it's not your page or it don't got you on it, why are you worrying about it?
Because it's you.
So I asked you, is that your girlfriend? Because I want to know why you so concerned about the page.
It's you.
No, it's not. You're assuming that it's me.
Be somebody else.
I'm not pretending to be nobody. Why would I do that?
That was a private picture.
Okay, Tavis. So what about the text messages she sent me? You don't remember her sending me all those text messages?
When was this?
Back in 2019 when she kept calling me from different numbers, texting me. And then at one time, she called about 2 times. But one time she called and I answered my phone. I didn't know it was her. She answered and she said, I got what I wanted. You don't remember that when me and you was in the room?
Of course I remember that day.
Okay. Isn't that kind of weird that you in a relationship and she called my cell phone number from a different place, from a different number, and then she answered the phone and then she told me something, she got what she wanted, as if she's worrying about you being around me? That's the only time a woman says stuff like that. She feel like she's losing something. Like she's losing control of something, of you, of the guy. Like the other woman got more power than she does. And to me, that's kind of wrong, because I was in a real relationship with you, a committed relationship, and she stepped over her boundaries, and she had no right to say that to me. That's disrespectful. And you don't think that she came in between our relationship. You don't think she was part of the reason why she broke our relationship up, when she was. You won't admit over the phone that she was wrong. You won't admit that it was wrong for her to do that. But anybody will tell you that was wrong for her to do that. Why, if you and Arika together, why are your female friend acting crazy like that? Why she acting clingy to you like that? Why she calling your girl phone talking about she got what she wanted? As if she could sense that you're right there and she know that you're right there and y'all two together. Why is she doing crazy stuff like that? That's mentally ill. And then on top of that, you told me she be waiting for you so y'all two could be together. And then you keep lying and saying that you don't remember her sending me all those threat text messages from different phone numbers. Back then, in 2019. She was sending me all those text messages, and you told me it's because she couldn't talk to you, because you pretended to be me on your Facebook and said that she got a call at a certain time, and then you blocked her or something. When I took the phone, I saw the text messages. I said, Tavis, you need to tell her that was you and not me. I said, stop putting me in the middle of that, because that's not me. Don't pretend to be me. And you pretended to be me. And then she harassed me for like 2 to 3 months. Non-stop. And then I got it in text messages of you admitting that it was her and that you was going to handle it. But you never handled it, because she never got pushed out the picture. You never pushed her. You never built a brick wall against her and made her feel that she was not wanted. You never pushed her out. So stop blaming me for something that she had done in the past, because even then you was blaming me for what she did. She was sending me text messages and you talking about it's my fault. You don't have to do this. You don't have to do that. But if she's harassing me on my phone, I could respond back all I want. She's doing the harassment, not me. If anybody contacting my phone, I have a right to respond. All that's gonna do is build a deeper hole. All that's gonna be who?
Really bored.
Who's bored? You calling me bored or she bored? I was bored or she was bored? Because clearly, so you can't just say her, could you? That because you're in a relationship with her. You always gotta put, whenever she did something wrong, you blame me for it. And you still doing it and you're not getting it. Why can't you just say she was bored for doing that? Because that's just like you reacting to them boys saying stuff to you on the internet, and then you gonna make
you're not.
No,
you're not. Your grandmother, you ain't saying
Tavis, that's just like you reacting to those boys saying something to you over the internet, and you made songs about them. You didn't have to go make those songs. That means you was bored.
What song?
That song about that boy that went to school with us, and you made that song about crypto. You didn't have to do those things. That means you were bored. I wasn't bored. I definitely, the time when she texted me, I asked you, Tavis, why is she doing this? I said, Tavis, you need to tell her. I told you, Tavis, tell her. The thing is, she don't have to text me. And I could respond if I want to. I didn't have to, but I responded, because all it's going to do, I got the time frame stamp, click, when she texts me. Every time she texts me, I stamp the time frame that she kept texting me. And then I say something out to her. I have a right to defend myself. When somebody harass you and making accusations, I have a right to correct them. And then I asked you to help me to get her locked up behind it, and you never did it. Because I asked you, is she going to help? Can you help me get her put in jail? And you never helped me to get her put in jail. behind those nasty, scary harassment text messages. She was saying that I had HIV. She said I looked like a monkey. She said I was lump-sided. She said she called me dumb and stupid. She said my father was a crackhead. My father was this. My family don't love me. I'm a prostitute. She was going to make a profile of me, put my picture up there. You even told me Darrell Moore had put a sex tape of me, him, and XYLO on there, and you put it on a porn site. You told me these things. It's okay for everybody else to do. It's okay for everybody else to do me like these. The same people that you said that did me like this, and they actually did, and I got recordings of this stuff that was said and done. But the moment that somebody, whoever did that to her, you want to blame me and then you want to kirk about it. Why are you kirking on the behalf of Jamise? If she's not your girl, if she's not your friend, you're not conversating with her, why are you doing those things? It don't make sense for you to behave the way you behave when it comes to her. That's why I said it's something there that you're hiding, because you always going off when it comes to her. Even when I was in a relationship with you, you go off. Like I say one negative thing about her, you go off. She say something negative to me, you think it's cute and funny. You thought those text messages she was sending me was cute and funny. And it wasn't. You did. You laughed about it. You blame me for her text message. You blame me for her text messages. Instead of blaming me and saying, babe, you got every right to talk shit to that bitch if that bitch keep doing that to you. You got every right. You didn't say that to me. Instead, you say it's your fault too. When you know she's starting it and you know the cost behind it. Instead, you blame me. So that's why I said it's something, you have a relationship with her and you're not being honest about it. Because there's no way in the hell you, my dude, and a bitch texting my phone and I'm going off on her back because she's going off on me, and then you tell me it's my fault. Instead of saying, yeah, bitch, yeah, babe, talk to her back. She want to keep texting you after I told her that, and she can't respect you. Fuck her. You didn't say none of that. You supposed to be on my side. You was not on my side. And still to this day, you was not on my side. And I'm your child's mother. And you claim that you had a child with her. And now you claim you don't have a child with her. So if you don't have a child with her and you're not in a relationship with her, why are you in defense mode when it comes to her? You protecting something about her. Why are you doing that? You have not yet showed me in a relationship or without a relationship, you have not yet shown me that you will fucking curry the shit out of her like you did me. You have not yet shown me that.
Why would I have to do that?
Because you did that to me. You curried me like that. I just stepped out here and explained everything that you done to me. And you took her side. I explained that. I know you heard that. Why you can't curry the shit out of her?
She never did nothing wrong with me.
Exactly. You doing it again. You said she didn't do nothing wrong? She didn't do nothing personally wrong to you.
She never put her hands on you.
Tavis, she never did nothing personally wrong to you.
No.
So you saying that so I'm saying your relationship wasn't personally to you? It wasn't personal to you? Your relationship with me wasn't personal?
It was.
Okay, so you don't think she came in between our relationship when she sent those text messages and she was harassing the hell out of me, and then she called and act like she was your woman and saying, I got what I wanted, or the time period when she called your mother and she got mad because she wanted to speak to you but she couldn't reach you. You don't think none of those were interrupting your personal relationship with me?
I ain't paying no attention.
I didn't. So you didn't pay no attention to it?
No, I didn't.
You didn't think that she came in between our relationship at all, and at any point?
No.
Then why did you send me that email and say that?
Say what?
Why did you send me the email saying that you not gonna let her come in between our relationship no more? She gone forever. Why did you send me those emails?
That was a long time ago.
That was in 2022, Tavis. That was like 3 years ago. So I'm asking you, we don't care how long it was. I'm asking you because you said you don't feel that.
That was 4 years ago, man.
Okay, Tavis, but you said you don't feel like she came in between our relationship now. That's what you're saying. So I'm asking you, why did you send that email to me stating that she did come in between our relationship? Why did you say that to me if you didn't feel that way?
That was in 2022.
I asked the question, Tavis. And when I asked the question, I was asking about previously. Previously, when we was in a relationship, Tavis, did you ever think that she came in between our relationship?
Not at the time.
Not during that time period.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so what about after the time period? You thought that she came between our relationship?
Maybe.
Maybe?
Yeah, maybe.
How is maybe?
Because I wasn't for sure. I wasn't doing no research. I didn't care.
But so you saying that you did research, right?
I said I didn't.
You didn't do no research. That's not what you told me either. You told me you have done research. You told me that back in 2022. Tavis, the thing is, you sent that email. So in that email that you sent me, you didn't feel that was in 22 when you said that she came in between us. You didn't feel in 2022 that she came in between our relationship.
I could have been burnt.
You could have been burnt? What that means?
I means toe up.
Okay, well fine. I'm glad you saying that. Because now you come in between your own relationship. If you don't think her saying, I got what I wanted was in coming in between our relationship when she called my phone just to see if you was right near me. If you don't think that's coming in between our relationship between me and you, then you and her are the problem at this point.
I thought that shit was funny.
Yeah, that's what I said earlier. I said that you thought that was funny that she was harassing me.
No, I ain't say that her harassing you was funny. I thought it was the fact that she said that shit.
Yeah, and you also don't think that her sending the text message to me, all them text messages calling me HIV positive, you didn't think that came in between our relationship? Because I was saying right there.
No, I didn't, because I thought you was ignoring it just like I was.
No, I was sitting there conversating with you and telling you she need to stop texting me and that you need to tell her. And I was getting mad at you about it. So you never thought that came in between us? Me getting mad at you about her texting me?
I saw you was mad, but I was like, why you worrying about it?
Because why is a girl getting mad that she can't talk to you? So that bothered me. So you saying that anything that she did to bother me, to mess up our relationship, never bothered you?
No, it didn't.
Well, that's what
I didn't care about. I ain't look at it that way.
You didn't care about my feelings, but you care about her feelings, right?
I never said that.
You are saying it. You saying it right now.
That's not what I said.
You won't take my side worth the shit, and everybody gonna hear you, and everybody gonna say, "What the fuck?"
What's everybody?
Everybody gonna. If anybody heard this conversation, they're gonna say to you, Tavis, you was a fucked up person. Why are you sitting up here? And you wonder why you got problems in your relationship with Arika. And you wonder why things ended the way
I don't have a relationship.
No, that's not what I said. You have to listen. You do not listen. You want everybody to listen to you, but you claim nobody listen, but I listen. You not listen. I said, everybody is going to say, if they heard this conversation, they will say, you wonder why you had problems with Irika in y'all relationships, because you are the problem. If you don't think that affects y'all relationship by that girl coming in between y'all relationship at the time period, and you send her text message telling her, oh, you gonna make that work, cut the girl off, and it was her fault, and you don't think that still after you admitted that it was a problem, and you not admitting to her face to face that it was a problem, then you the issue, because you showing her that you're taking that girl's side. Like every time you're taking that girl's side, instead of just blaming her, you blame me, or you just blame both of us. You don't just say she was fucked up for sending those text messages. And that's what I said. You have to say both. Why can't you just say her?
It wasn't just her, it was both.
No, it was her. Because it was her. Okay, Tavis. No, Tavis. Okay, then it was her and you. I could blame you and her because you started it. You sent text messages pretending to be me from your Facebook. And
I have reason.
You had reason.
I told you why.
Okay, you told me why. But the thing is, you blaming me for texting her back. Instead, if you know that you text her.
Why would you text her back?
Tavis, if you know that you text her from
She's supposed to be beneath.
She is beneath me. She is beneath me, but you don't act like she's beneath me.
Why beneath you? You replying back?
She is beneath me. I could reply back to anybody. Like when you send me text messages, I could reply back. Just like when them boys got in arguments with you, you reply back. Instead of arguing with that boy at work with Trinity, you should never say nothing to him. You should have let him do all the talking while you standing there.
I did.
No, you didn't. You said you engaged in some talking back. You said you had.
Said I did what?
You said you had some words back.
No, I didn't.
Right. Like I said, you said stuff. You said stuff previously before. Like I said, if she sent me text messages, I could talk back if I want to. The thing is, I'm at the cause of the problem. I didn't start the problem. You started the problem. And I asked you plenty of time to tell her, talk to her, let her know that you did it and that you want to stop her from communicating you anytime she wants. She need to call at a decent time. You never did that for me. You let the harassment keep going on. I said, Tavis, get on the phone, tell her that you want her to stop calling you at a decent time. Cause she need to stop. You never obeyed what I asked you to do. You never did anything that your girl asked you to do at the time. I asked you nicely, and you never did anything that could satisfy my needs in our relationship to help us grow as partners. You never did that. So you the problem, she's the problem. I was never the problem. I have a right to defend myself. Because I defended myself because she was saying accusations that were not true. So when she make accusations that was not true, I asked you to help me to get her arrested, and you still never helped me to get this bitch behind bars where she need to be at. She don't call people phones saying I got HIV, but you claim that she only said it because her child's wife said that. That's what you told me. So that if the wife is telling her she got HIV, that means that bitch got HIV because the wife knows what she got and she knows what her husband got. And I'm pretty sure that wife is an older lady. You told me the man was old. That wife is an older lady. I'm sure she wouldn't just be spitting out shit that she don't know what she talking about. She too old to be talking to a dumb bird bitch like her and to just be getting on her nerves. She got something, and that man got something, and that wife got something, and she tried to say I got something because you and her have a close relationship. And here you are, but being rude. You put me on hold. Always being fucking rude. Hello? So, I just can't believe that still to this day you're still saying that she wasn't a problem in our relationship. You saying her texting me was not a problem. That should bother you that it bothered me. Anything that bothers me in our relationship should bother you. That means you had no true feelings for me at all. You couldn't have had no feelings for me. If you saying, dang, that messed us up. By my friend pretending to be my friend and she texted my girl and she couldn't even respect the fact that my girl asked her in a nice way to call at a decent time. Instead, she got mad and started sending her wild text messages on her phone. I see that she wasn't a friend because if that was the case, she would have just respected that. If I pretended to be my girl at the time and I said it in a nice way, why is she coming off rude? You even told me that. You said you didn't say nothing rude to her. I saw the messages. And then, on top of that, she was rude to me. She started texting me wild stuff. Like, why is she being like that? That's crazy. But you don't think that was a problem? You don't think that was a problem? Hello? Tavis? You don't think her sending those text messages were a problem? Huh? You said no? So why? You said what? I can't hear you.
She supposed to be singing.
What?
She supposed to be singing.
You supposed to be singing?
Single.
Who supposed to be single? Who, me and you? Hello? Hello? Tavis.
Hey.
You said we supposed to be single? Hello?
Yeah, we single now.
Okay, but that's not what I asked you. I asked you at the time period, you don't feel that she was wrong for sending those text messages? For if you pretended to be me and you came off in a nice way, and then she just started sending me text messages through my phone, you don't think she was wrong for doing that? Sending all those mean messages? You don't think that was wrong? Hello? If you know that you the one that sent the first text messages to her pretending to be me, and you know that you came from a good spot, and you trying to figure out where her head was at, and she started acting crazy, you don't think that was wrong that she did that to me? And you saw how she acted towards me, you don't think that was wrong? Hello? Tavis? Hello? Well, I'm going to tell you this. If you don't think that is wrong that she did that to me, then you shouldn't be caring about somebody making a page of her, because that's what she get. If somebody made a page of her, and however the page looked, that's what she get. You shouldn't feel bad for her. Why are you feeling bad that somebody made a page of her? You sound weird and look weird. Everybody's going to say that you're wrong for how you thinking and what you thinking. Everybody's going to say it. That because you're hiding a secret relationship with this girl and you're pretending that you're not doing it. When you told me certain things and now you're trying to erase it. You being weird. I'm about to get off the phone because I don't got nothing else to say to you. You still taking this person's side, and it's weird. And we are single right now. But me and you being single right now don't got nothing to do with how your feelings felt towards me. Like if you had true genuine feelings, you would never allow anybody to come in between us, and you did. It was you, and you. You did that. You did that. You allow her to be disrespectful to me. And this is what she's getting. She's getting her karma. Whoever made that page of her, she's getting her karma. That's what she get. All she could do was forgive. Forgive whoever thought to do that in her name. Forgive them. Like you told me earlier. You said you got to forgive those who do wrong to you. And that's what she better do. She better go and forgive. Go repent. Tell her to repent. And so that God can forgive her sins, what she have done. So that she can learn to forgive others for when they wrongdo her. She'll get over it. Tell her to go repent on her knees, stick her face down in the fucking ground, and pray. And tell her to admit to all her dirty little secret sins. How she go around sleeping with people in the vehicles and stuff like that. How William thought that one day it was you in the back of her car with her. Or in the back of a car with her. Tell her to go repent. Because I'm pretty sure you probably was there. As much as side that you keep taking, I'm pretty sure you was there with her. And you're trying to pretend to me that you wasn't. You two got what you coming for you. You got what you coming for you, and so does she. The fact that you have zero feelings for how you did me and how you allow her to do me shows that you is on her side and show that you have a secret relationship with her. And you just won't admit it. You admitted it at some points, but then you try to not to admit it. I don't know what guy in their right mind tell their girlfriend that they're dating that him and his female friend wants to go out to Six Flags and take her kids with him when you don't even have no kids with your own girlfriend. Or how about when you say you just went to her house and she just getting in the shower when you got there? As soon as you got there, you get in the shower. She getting in the shower. I don't know what man would tell his wife these things and be okay to be at another female house when she should have been got in the shower. You should have exited. As soon as she got in the shower, you should have exited. I don't know what male friend say, my female friend wants me to take her bowling. Just because you took your girl bowling. I don't know what male will say that and wish bad upon his own baby mother and girlfriend at the time that his female friend, she got a 2023 car and her car looked better than yours. And then you lied and turned around and said she was falling in life, but the whole time you was wishing that fell on me. You was wishing that my car get messed up. You was wishing that I lose everything. You talking about you lied and said in 2022 she was losing everything. But the whole entire time, I was the one losing everything because of what you, that boy, her, and y'all family and y'all cult did to me. But you're not going to admit to those things. But I'm glad I got Darrell recorded. I'm glad he admitted to being in a cult multiple times. And you. I'm glad you said you could pay people to get me killed, raped, and homeless, along with your child. You don't care nothing about XYLO. So when I hear you say you love XYLO, you couldn't have loved XYLO, and you don't love me because you can't admit to the fact that that girl stepped in between our relationship. You blame me for doing what I did in our relationship. I only did what I did because she was there and you did other things. I felt that you didn't like me. Like still right now, I still believe that you didn't never like me because there's no way that you don't think that she was wrong. She was wrong. So you show me each and every day that you don't like me. If you would have knocked her out the way, if you put a wall up between her, if you didn't, the thing is she didn't have to call any time of the day. She didn't have to, if she felt that she didn't want to call at a decent time, at that point when you saw what she did, you should have cut her off for good. Until she learned to respect your woman, which was me. If she never respected me, don't ever turn her back on. You should never contact her again. She never respected me, and she still don't. And she never did. At one point, you tried to tell me back then that she don't have no problem with you and this and that. Yeah, and she willing to apologize. I don't want her apology because she already did the text messages. She sent the text messages. She showed signs as if you and her are still together. And then you never took my side. You never blamed her. You blamed me or you blame us. And you can't just, you single me out, but you can't single her out. You can't say, yeah, she was messed up for doing this or doing that. You cannot single me out. So that's why I moved the way I moved. That's why I decided to leave the relationship and try to find something else that can make me happy. Not in that sense, but for me to be happy somewhere else and be like in a real relationship that seemed way better than the one that I had with you for years that was draining me. But that relationship didn't even work out. But the thing is, I didn't need you to add on to that problem with that person. And you did that too. You kept messing up everything for me. I already knew the relationship wasn't working between me and that guy. But I didn't need you to mess it up even more. And you did that. All you had to do was mind your business. Leave me alone. You want to talk to Jamise and the Spanish girl at the same time? Go ahead. Because as far as I know, every time you go talk to another female, guess who's still in the background? Jamise is still right there on the side waiting for you. Now, that's pretty sick that you would have her still waiting there and that she still waits for you. That's sick to me that she does that. That because you have something attached to her. And that's the child that you have attached to her. Because I don't see how in the world she's waiting that long for you. That's not love. And then you admit that you don't love her. And you admit that you don't like her in that way. That's embarrassing. She watches you have sex with other females. She watches you connect with other females. That is sick in the mind for somebody to like and love somebody so desperately like she does towards you. She waits for you that long. That is crazy and sick. You claimed back in 2019 when she was sending those messages, she was in a relationship, and she was not in a relationship. Because she told me that wasn't her boyfriend. She said that was her cousin. But you lied and told me that was her boyfriend. Face to face, you told me that was her boyfriend. You told me that girl was in a relationship. She was never in a relationship. She goes around wanting to be in other people's relationships. And that turns you on, because I heard you say out your own mouth one time when we was watching a TV show. You said, ooh, she looked like she want to steal somebody's man. Why would that attract you about a female or about anybody that wants to steal somebody else's partner? You might as well be single and play the single game instead of getting somebody's heart and mind involved. And now they have a baby by you and you played the shit out of them. You don't think how stuff affects other people. Stop being selfish and stop thinking about you. That's why karma is going to come and get you and not me, because you did me dirty and you're still admitting to the dirt that you said. You have zero feelings about how you feel about me, about what she did to me. You don't care. You do not care. You entertained that boy Darrell. You didn't have to entertain him by making a song about him. You entertained that boy that went to Forestville by making a song about him. You don't have to entertain people, just like you told me. We choose and do what we want to do. If I wanted to send those text messages to correct her, that's what I did. I corrected her every time she kept saying something. You're wrong. Don't say that about me. Don't say this about me. You this and you that. If I got HIV, so does Tavis. That's what she told me. She told me I have HIV. So I'm saying to her, if I have that, so does my boyfriend have it. How you gonna say I have it and go on me about having it, but you're not going on him about having it? Does that make sense? But she still wants to remain close to you. Still to this day. In 2025, you were just talking to her, asking her to have sex. But she said I had HIV. How she want to have sex with you when you've been having sex with me for years, unprotected? And she want to have sex after me, after she said I had HIV. That's why I said it's something there that y'all lying about and that y'all need to get in trouble about. Because there's no way in the world she said I had HIV, and she's so adamant about it. And then she's so willing to want to be in a relationship with you and want to have sex with you. And then she had a nerve to say that she could be like XYLO mother. No, she cannot be a mother to my son, because she's not even a mother to her own kids. Every time she's on the phone with you, there's silence in her background. Her background is complete blank. I don't hear nothing. No kids running around or nothing. Her kids should be running around being kids. And they've been like that since years ago. That little boy, Julian, he's about 12, 13, 11 years old. So back then, when y'all was talking, he was young, like 8, 7, 6 years old. His ass should have been running around in the house or something. She's not a mother to her kids. I know that. When you told me she goes and prostitute herself and go have sex with other guys and don't tell them her status because she claims that she used a condom, that's not right. You should always tell people your status. Always tell them your status. Don't just go around freely doing what you think you should do to other people, because that's not fair to their life. That's wrong. That's why I said she's probably getting her karma. Whoever made the page, she probably getting her karma, and she needs to be put in jail. Because she clearly said she was going to make me a profile picture. She clearly called me a prostitute when I never done none of those things. So the same thing she said to me is the same things coming back on her probably. And I don't wish her good. I don't wish her good. I wish her all the bad that she did towards me. And you not God to say, don't do that, don't say that. Only God can decide that. And I'm pretty sure God may be pleased with how I feel. Because God know I had genuine feelings and heart for you. And you let that girl come in between us. And you still is. You still is. You want me to feel bad for what I did with that boy. I cannot, because you never felt bad for what you did towards me. And even if you did feel bad, guess what? I wasn't wrong, because you admitted that she came in between us. You told me you used her to make me jealous. You said that to me with your own words. So I can't feel bad because I was in the right, because I felt I wasn't wanted with you. So maybe I could have felt wanted with somebody else. Not in a desperate way, but I wanted to start fresh and have another relationship, because I don't want to be stuck somewhere I'm not wanted. And I know it's plenty of other people out there that would do right. They might do right. But I learned that these people don't do right. And that's cool. I'm cool with it. But the thing is, you try to stop something that was already not working anyway. Nobody needed you to add on to the pain that the other guy was causing. All you had to do is just stay out of it. Whatever had happened between me and him, happened between me and him. Whether I told you some stuff after, when I called myself cutting him off for a few days, whether I told you certain things about how he treated me, when I decided to tell you, because you was already doing certain things, when I told you the first time that it was him, but as time went on, when I told you certain things that why we not getting along, you had no right to put your nose in it. You had no right to add on to a situation to make it worse for me, between me and him. Like the day when you popped up and I came out the door and then you tried to go inside the door to get to him. And then when I saw that you did that, when I turned my back and then you came and attacked me, you should never did that. That's not your place. You shouldn't have done that. Because what he tried to do, he tried to flip the story and lie and say that I called you over there to fight him when I didn't. And I got you recorded stating multiple times that you came over there on your own. So I could get both of you in trouble for that still to this day. Because it's called leading on. It's called when you lead somebody on and you put a crime involved, that person could be responsible for all the pain and suffering that I lost from 2022 until now. I lost a lot dealing with you two guys. And that girl. I practically lost my soul if I'm not going to say if she, I know she blank, blank, blank positive. You did that to me and that's messed up. And you want to deny it. But that's okay because what goes around comes around. All I know is I'm a straight up honest person and you don't even like a straight up honest person. I've been straight up and honest with you for years and you called me liars throughout the years. But this girl, she's a hoe. She wants your money. She pretends she don't care about your money. You told me in October and November of last year, 2025, that she just like the rest of the girls. Clearly you was stating that she's a gold digger. So she wants your money. She don't care. She wants your money. She don't like you. She just want to have sex with you. That's it. She want to steal your time from me. This and that. She's just a straight up terrible person. And you chose her over me each time. And then when I Google her name means supplanter. Janice means supplanter. And supplanter means someone who likes to take over something or someone. To be deceitful, evil, and something else. They do it through deceit, manipulation, and evilness. That's what it said to me when I Googled it. I wouldn't make stuff up. But you chose that. You like that thing over there. And I don't know what it is about her. She's not even attractive. And you talking about something. She remind you of Mouse. No, she does not. You need to stop lying to that girl and making it look like she looked like Mouse. She looked nothing like Mouse. I saw her in person and she was not attractive at all. She was very unattractive. And you compared her to a beautiful girl that you dated before. And then you claimed that Mouse did the same thing I did. And Mouse probably only did the same thing you did because you probably ran her away with Jamise. I'm pretty sure if you've been on Jamise for a long time, around the time period you said you and Mouse were still dating and that you was working with Jamise, I'm pretty sure Jamise ran her away. So, you just a messed up person overall, and you don't care. And you like that girl way much. I just wish you'd come out and tell the truth about your relationship instead of just hiding it. Because it's not fair to get other people involved, and they wasted years with you, and you don't care nothing about them. You don't know who heart you broke. You don't know what you have done when they tried to move on, and you won't allow them to move on. I'm about to get ready because I have to get ready. Because you claim that I just sleep around and all the time that I be doing this and doing that, I could just put that into applications and stuff like that. Well, I have been putting in applications and I got a job interview today. I got 2. James is a modern and creative variation of the classic name James, often used as a feminine or gender-neutral form, meaning supplanter or the who follows, stemming from the Hebrew name Jacob. It carries the strong biblical and historical weight of James, but offers a distinct contemporary twist, popular in English-speaking countries as a unique feminized version. So let's see what supplanter means. Supplanter. Passer devant prendre la place de en lui faisant perdre son credit. Eliminar une chose in le replacement. What does being a supplanter means? A supplanter takes over or takes the place of someone else, usually on purpose. If usurping thrones is your thing, then maybe you have a future as a supplanter. A supplanter takes the place of someone or something that was there first. In the Bible, a supplanter is someone who takes another place, often through trickery, cunning, or deceit. With Jacob being the prime biblical example, whose name literally means supplanter, or he who grabs the heel. It signifies someone who undermines, overthrows, or unfairly takes a position of authority or blessing, as Jacob did with his brother Esau, by stealing his bright birthright and blessings. That's what she is. She's a supplanter. And then you claim that she's not African, but when you search her and go to her Facebook, you see that she have African family members. Her name is Jamise Alexandra Jenkins. But you swear up and down that she's not African, but you lying about her being African because you hiding another story behind that. For what reason would you do that to me? I have no idea. Why would you hide the fact that this girl is African? And when I pull up her, when I did like you did with that guy, not a case search, but you did a background check on him, and you sent me that to my emails. When I did a background check on this girl, it's not gonna pop up because I don't got her. When I did a background check on her, the same guy that's located on her Facebook is the same guy that pops up on her background check when I did a background check. The guy, he's an African guy. He's not black. He's not Black American. He's African. He's African American. He's not even African American. He's African. So when you look at Jamise, she look African as well. But I'm about to get off the phone because I have to go take a shower. And clearly you care about her feelings and her well-being, and you care about her kids because you told me you have a father and son relationship with her kids. And clearly you only think about her safety. You going to the extent to protect her, but I tell you, y'all people are stalking me and following me in XYLO, and you don't care about that, and we're scared. But you going to the extra mile. You get mad that somebody put a Facebook page in her name or something like that. If that's the case, that's probably her, that's what she get for doing what she did to me. And you didn't think about that. Or that's what she probably get for doing what she did to those guys when she go and lay down with them and she's not being honest. You think her behavior is right, but not mine. When I defended myself years ago. But you want to go to the extent of getting mad of somebody doing something to her, and then you talking about something, it's a personal picture she gave you. Well, the pictures I gave you was personal, and you spreaded my pictures to her and to your coworkers, and I asked you to stop doing that. You gave my picture out to plenty of coworkers through text messages. You sent my picture to her. I asked you to send a picture of her to me. You never told me she asked you for a picture of me. Because you claim that your friendship with her, you don't have a friendship like that with her. During the time period when the last time I asked you, you told me you don't talk to her like that. But you clearly was pressed enough to send a picture of me. If that was the case, in order for you to get a picture from her, you could have sent a picture of yourself to her, and then she could have sent you a picture of her. Why does she need a picture of me? Because she's jealous. She's insecure. She's worrying about me. I asked for a picture for a reason, because you think she's beautiful, but she's not beautiful. Mouse look way 10 times better than this girl. And the picture she sent you was not even an updated picture. It was an outdated picture that she didn't send of herself today. Because she's trying to keep you mesmerized and hooked on her from when you first saw her. And when you first saw her, she was not appealing. You're just saying that because the first time I ever saw her, she was definitely not appealing. She looked like those girls that you be posting on your Facebook that you think that's attractive. Them dark-skinned girls. I'm not saying dark-skinned girls are ugly, because dark-skinned girls are cute. But that girl, you be posting the dirty-looking ones. And she's not attractive. She's not attractive. She look all hood rat out. The way she talks sound hood ratish. She looked just like this picture that I show you. Let me see if I can find it. Because you swear up and down. She looked just like this girl that you had on your Instagram. That's how I found this girl. And I know her. She kin to Jamise. This is exactly how Jamise looked. What's her name? Her. I'm going to show you the picture. She looked just like her. And if I can send it. Because you swear up and down Jamise is cute. Jamise is not cute. This is exactly how Jamise looked. This I know this girl's her family member. And you claim you think Jamise is really cute. This girl even looked like the daycare teacher. They resemble each other. The mope look they have resembles. This is the girl that you had on your Facebook. I gotta send it. On your Instagram. Jamise looked just like this. And I asked you, who is this girl? And I forgot what you told me. But this is how Jamise look. Jamise resembles her face, the mope look and everything. How she looks mopey in the bottom chin and everything. I gotta screenshot it. Right here. This is how Jamise look. Mopey. And then we get another picture of how Jamise look. This girl look wretched and dirty. I gotta screenshot it. And then you told me this lady here was her aunt. They resemble each other in the face. Mope. Mope. Mopey. Mopey. That's how Jamise look, mopey. Jamise looked just like this in the face.